I'm Dr. Kisha Supernant. I'm an associate professor in the Department of Anthropology in the Faculty of Arts, and I specialize in archaeology, particularly in Indigenous approaches to archaeology, focusing on the Métis community, of which I am a part. One of the things I talk about when I teach an introductory to archaeology class is talking about how much archaeology is under our feet, because we tend to think of it as somewhere else, right? Some exotic place, Egypt or Greece or somewhere like that. But there's so much history here under our feet. And so, especially because so many of our students come from here, I think there's something very powerful about doing a field school locally. So the course I'm going to be talking about is our field school course. It's Anthropology 396. The course runs over usually the spring term, and it runs for 5 weeks. And the majority of that time is spent actually outside of Edmonton in the field. The one I'll be talking about today happened outside of Red Deer. And we spend 5 days a week camping near Red Deer and then spending the days out excavating an archaeological site. And then we come home to Edmonton on the weekends and we head back out for the following week. During the day, students will be digging in the excavation itself, so they'll be learning techniques about how to properly excavate sites. They will be taking field notes and photos. They will be finding artifacts and learning how to handle and identify those. So that will be morning, and then we'll have usually a short break because it can be quite physically demanding work. Excavation, you're often crouched over the unit and you're scraping away so your body gets stiff. So one of our students instituted, instead of a coffee break, that we had a dance break, because I like to bring music out into the field with me. So we put on a song and the whole group would get up and we'd shake it out and dance around for a few minutes to warm up and to loosen up our bodies. It actually was really effective and it was really fun. The site itself is about 150 years old, so it was occupied from about 1872 to 1878 by primarily Métis overwinterers, people who hunted buffalo in the wintertime. As much as possible when we're doing field schools, we try to have Indigenous community members working with us if that's something that the community wants. For me, this is really personal as well, because I am Métis and my relatives would have been at these places. And so what I learned from the field school in part was how to translate that to them and how significant that this work was for not just me as a scholar, but also for me as a person, in reconnecting with my own heritage and learning about who I was. And I think I realized how powerful that could be for them as a pedagogical tool.